That the intended victim of yesterday's shooting is a local rapper with a gang affiliation.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is. All right, man. So today we going to talk about this boy Glock 9. Now, Glock 9 has been bubbling out there in the streets, man. Back in 2018, he got hot, man. People were really checking for him. It seemed like his career was on and popping. He was doing interviews with Vlad. He was sitting on all sorts of couches getting interviews because he had some really popping music. It was heating up all throughout 2018 and 2019. And then he made that one fatal mistake. And I won't say it's a fatal mistake, but it was a crazy mistake. He signed with Birdman and Cash Money. I don't know why he did this. I don't know what was the motivation for this. I guess I can figure the motivation. The motivation was the money, man. That is the only reason anybody is going to sign a contract in these days. The money up front got to be ridiculous. And it must have been nice because Glock 9 signed away to Cash Money. Now, since then, it's been all downhill. Now, before we get into the rest of the story, man, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about everything since Glock 9 signed to Cash Money. But let's delve into his music a little bit. So, if you were ever to listen to Glock 9's music, you would be able to draw the comparisons between him and none other than Kodak Black. Now, if there's an artist that has the ear of this generation, I mean, there's only a few. You've got Kodak Black and you got NBA Youngboy. And Glock 9 sounds a lot like Kodak Black, which makes a lot of sense because they're both from Florida, even though Glock 9 is from Orlando, and they both have a similar accent. They sound similar. They got a same backstory with the streets and whatnot. But it seems like the same pitfalls that took Kodak Black down might be the same pitfalls that take Glock 9 down. Now, you might be asking, what do I mean? I'm talking about none other than the streets, man. The streets are undefeated like the internet. And Glock 9 has been tangling with the streets ever since he got signed, which seems odd because when he got signed, the original rumor was he got $2 million to sign with Birdman and Cash Money. Why else would anybody sign with Birdman and Cash Money? But I'm starting to think that wasn't true. Or he either ran through that $2 million faster than I could ever believe or anybody could believe because dude has been super active in the streets and catching a lot of cases out here. Now, back on 24 July of this year, Glock 9 was arrested on 5 counts of attempted second-degree murder, as well as throwing and shooting into an occupied structure or dwelling and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So Glock 9 is already a convicted felon. And he's been accused of multiple shootings. I'm talking about a lot of shootings. And dude has been in the tangle and been in the trenches since he got signed. And it seemed like he even got more active when he got signed. But this could be two things. This could be Glock 9 was always in the streets that heavy and we didn't know it because he wasn't a rapper and he hadn't gotten signed yet. Or he just kept on the same activity after he got signed as before he did. Now, some might say it's the haters and some might say it's just who he is. But either way, it's been having some crazy results on his hip hop career. Then next, on October 8th of this year, Glock 9 was caught up in another case, man. So only a few months after the case in July. And this is what happened. This is the breakdown. Basically, Glock 9 was at the mall and a shooting took place. And authorities believe he was the intended target of the shooting. Now, there was a whole news segment on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that down for you guys to check out and come back right after for my commentary.
Last night, I'm Vanessa Eccles.
And good afternoon. I'm Greg Warren with a wild scene on Eyewitness News as we brought this to you as breaking news. Documents today show that the connection to local gang activity all revolves around the intended victim here last night. Channel 9 Sierra Putman is live outside the mall at Millennium. Sierra, you got a hold of those documents just about a half an hour ago, and they are eye-opening.
And Greg, you know, we've been following up on a tip all day that this could be related to some of that gang violence we've been reporting on. Police won't say if the dispute that led to this shooting is gang related. However, we do know the intended victim of this shooting is a local rapper with gang affiliations. Now, it turns out he was the intended victim, and he actually was recently arrested connected to a different shooting. Take a look. This was the scene here at Mall of Millennia just last night. OPD swarmed the mall and even evacuated it after shots were heard near the food court. At first, Orlando police told us the shots were fired inside the mall, but now say the shots were fired on mall property, but outside of the building. Police named 19-year-old Trayvon Graham of Orlando as their suspect, arrested on attempted first-degree murder and discharging firearm and public charges. Police say this man, Jaquavius Smith, a.k.a. local rapper Glock 9, was the intended victim. Smith is currently also behind bars, picked up on charges stemming from a shooting from over the summer. And last night's ordeal was scary for a local mom who was in the mall and didn't realize what she heard were actually shots.
All right, so as you can see in that video clip, they're basically saying that they had to shut the mall down because somebody was trying to shoot at Glock 9, man, which is a crazy situation. Number one, what in the world is y'all doing in the mall anyway? I'm done with it, man. I've been saying this every day, man. I can't believe people still outside like that, but I guess he gonna be outside, man. But cats was trying to take Glock 9 out. Now, when they apprehended the alleged shooters, they also apprehended Glock 9. And Glock 9 is a convicted felon, so he's not allowed to have any weapons on him. And when they search him, you know what I'm saying, he had a cache of weapons on him, man. You can see that's his MO, man. Obviously, Glock 9 is in the field out here, man. Like, whatever's going down in the streets of Orlando, he's deeply entrenched in it, man. And it's definitely taken away from the fact that he should be dropping music and trying to further his music career. But, man, what's crazy enough is that wasn't the end of it. So that was October 8th. So fast forward a couple of weeks, and on Friday, October 30th, Glock 9 got arrested again. And guess what for? Yes, he had some weapons on him, man. You see, man, like I said, this is his MO, man. So these were the charges. There were 3 charges, including possession of a concealed weapon by a convicted felon, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and possession of a shorthand gun, rifle, or machine gun. Like I said, man, Glock 9 is out here in the field, man. Like, it's going down crazy. And dude, man, has taken a turn for the worse ever since he signed with Baby and them, man. It's just like immediately things just went downhill. Now, I'm wondering, is Glock 9 ever going to get back to music? It seems like his name is always brought up about being arrested. Every headline you've seen about Glock 9 since he's been a name in hip hop, he's been arrested, weapons, shooting. When is it going to get to the music? Or is it too far gone and, man, we could just see this train wreck coming? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.